Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I am Antizark and this is Guild Wars 1. We are going through our pre-searing character and continuing on where we left off with Sabrina of the Dead. So as you know, Sabrina, if you're not a fan of this, Sabrina is my alternate female name, Antizark being my male name. So we're going to get in here and continue on, and this one does this while we're blacks there. It clears out whatever whenever we do that. So I've got the desktop cleared off so that we can have a nice little waiting screen. So where are we now and what are we doing? Well, we've got a few interesting things and we're still working on our second profession. We don't want to take it just yet. We want to get as much information and much stuff as we can. I believe we've gone and got every bit of Necromancer primary spells that we can thus far. Now here's the thing. If you can get a spell for free, get it for free. Because eventually, at the start it may seem like, let me just throw all this money out and get them from the skill vendor. But eventually it's a platinum a piece. And those don't come cheap. You gotta earn a platinum. You know, if you got money like that, which I do, but that's not the point. I don't want to use up all that money on skills and stuff like that. So, we're going to go ahead and move into... Just a second, let me get... yeah. On call. Yes. Okay, yeah. So yeah. I'm on call, so I'm watching stuff. So we're going to go into the catacombs again and deal with the Moa bird that has been stolen. Crazy. All right. We've done a lot of the quests here, and I want to, honestly, this is one of those games where you want to do every quest. There's not a whole ton of quests. They do kind of, a lot of them run together, and they do kind of make you go to the same place. And you know, sometimes you go to the same place twice, but a little pre-knowledge and you can, you can figure it out. Today is a good day to die. Alright. So. One thing we did change from the last one, right at the end I believe, is we put on a wand and a little focus. Now let's do this. The wand and the focus are really good for, honestly, it's the best way to go. They give you the best stats and whatnot and the best stuff to do. But they don't, they're faster, attacking speed, I find. It's just more convenient. Well, maybe not faster. I think it's maybe the same, but it seems like you just get better stuff and stats and stuff like that. There's nothing comparable, really, and it's a lot easier to mix and match with them. So we're going to continue down the path of our to finding the Moa bird. And there we are. There, awesome. Now, the other thing we were going to, and actually the reason we were in Ascalon City, I remember now. Oh, I can't reach that. Okay, I can't reach that corpse. That's fine. We were actually going to go talk to the Mesmer trainer. And the Mesmer, oh, wow, okay. That's, you guys are really low level. Well, shit. Never let a good body go to waste. Okay. So it's doing this. See how everybody's jumping around? It's doing that because if you Alt-Tab and then Alt-Tab back in, it breaks. But if you minimize and click on the Start menu icon, it will fix that problem. And it's really annoying having everything like instantly jump and boop, boop around, you know. So this is the best way to go. And this zone right here is really before its time, really. You have a lot of these in the later parts of the series, and those are, but they work differently, though, than these do. So we're gonna continue along and find our lost Moa bird, and get that closed out. I'm really excited to get through, because there's a lot of great story, and the reason I'm playing this game is there's just so much great story that I don't think anybody really knows about anymore, because it is an older title. But it's really good. Like, I mean, it's really amazing. You can't beat it, you know? Alright. Just with the storyline and whatnot, it's some very cool stuff. And so we want to cast our soul barbs, because every time we cast, they get an enchantment put on them, or they get a hex put on them. They will they'll take damage. So soul barbs is a huge thing, especially if you've got somebody casting a lot of hexes, and like healers. Soul barbs is a healer's bane. It's crazy how just intense it is. There we go. 5/7 Deadly Cesta. That looks a lot better than the one we've got, I think, and this one is might actually be lower than what we got. Let's see, this one is a 5/7. Oh, it's a Deadly Cesta. Okay, that's fine. Those are all the same. And yeah, I've used up my salvage thing. It really, like the salvage thing, you're gonna use it up regardless. But you want to make sure you're not using it up needlessly. Yeah, I think we could have done without that last one. All right, that soul barbs there. So boop, and we're hitting a boop. Now, I'm gonna cast this too. Make sure we get our health back. Was this always 10? I feel like this was 15 at some point. Did they do like a really, really late game? Like a past when everybody's messing with it kind of balance piece? Firestorm being 10 is pretty awesome, actually. And the cool thing is that you find you find something that works, and really just honestly investigate every skill. That's how you do it, because there's so many skills. There really are so many skills, and you want to take your time, and you want to really work with each one of them, because and figure out what they're for. Like, you might have times where you get a skill, but it's like, well, sure, but that's really will only be like once or twice ever. But then you find a special circumstance where you can trigger it, like soul barbs. You can trigger it ridiculously fast and do a lot of damage in a large amount of area, because one of the biggest things you want to worry about in PvE is AoE. Everything's AoE. Everything's rather single target in the later parts of the game. But right now, you want everything to be AoE as much as possible. Okay, so we have gotten through here, and we are moving on. RIP Prize Moa Bird. Looks like somebody stole it for some necromantic purpose. That's terrible. Why would anybody use necromantic skills on a moa bird. That's awful. Imagine somebody doing that. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, we're gonna drop this firestorm. Yeah. And they will sit in there for a little while. Now, this one's an interesting piece. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're good. So we're gonna check out this. This one is half casting time supposed. That one's actually really good. There's a moa bird. It's dead. We're all good. Okay. So we're moving ahead. A lot of people like to get the black moa bird as it's rare. Now, what do we have on the skill? Or what do we have on the thing here? The True King. We have to go to Fort Rannoch. Alright, cool. That's just fine. Let's go to... Hold on. Excuse me. Got something on my nose. Alright. Traveling to here. And we're going to head out in the open. And we're going to... Alright. There we go. One thing we can do before here, and there actually, I mean, look, there's still people who play this game. Definitely. And we're in the pre-searing, like, just nothing area, you know? Now, I know from all these that these are items that we're going to use to turn in for stuff. I don't want to use all of them. We're going to sell that, but, alright. So, not a lot we can get. We don't even get, the Rune of Holding, until we get to the actual, open area, post-searing. Alright, but one thing we do want to look for right in this area is, you know, just the ability to get armor. Somebody sells armor all over this place, and we want to make sure we get it. 350 gold, we're doing really well on that. We're gonna go talk to the farmer. Oh, neat. They show up and you press Alt to make them go away. That is a wonderful flip on that. They had them not being there, and the people would just run around with holding Alt. So might as well just make them show, and then not have to run around holding Alt, and that's perfect. So, Pitney. My precious birds are dead. And part of some kind of ritual, you say? Just me luck. Well, at least nothing worse can happen to me today. In any case, thank you for your trouble. There we go. Alright, now. There's a little thing that happens here. It's very interesting to go check out. You can go behind the waterfall back here, and there's scale and stuff. There we go. Now, earthen staff, there's a little bit of money there. Nice, alright. And let's get them. Brood collar, level 2. We're going to get our soul barbs on there early. See what we can do, if that makes a big difference on how we attack. I don't think it changes much. The amount of stuff that we've got... Oh, we're obstructed. That's what it is. This is a level 4 here. This is where I was talking about you can dodge. Get that. 10. There we go. Firestorm. Scale fin. There we go. Alright, Kaylee, collector. We want to go see her. But, alas, poor Yurik, she is not the right one. Or she is not right there. Yeah, the tracking or pathing isn't going to do everything for you. You kind of got to figure it out sometimes. Which is good. I don't want it to do everything for me. I want it to kind of help if it's obvious. Look at that. Pretty. Out of habit, I keep hitting Alt just to find somebody I can't see. But they are still there. So. Oh. Looks like my pizza is done. I will be right back. I'm going to hit my hold music. Alright everyone, we're back. Alright, and we are going to check out Kylie, the collector. I burnt my hand. That hurt. Alright. Value 9. How much are these worth? These are worth 18 for 6. So, same price. Doesn't stack. Keeping them. Yeah, I think it's a 1-to-1 trade, honestly. It's not really worth making money. I mean, you can't really make money on them. Yeah. Alright, so. Here. We can see about our ranger skills and whatnot. Master Ranger Niri Ninti. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and make some bone horrors. Killed 3 things, so I should have 3 corpses to work with. There we go. They're on top of each other. Alright. There we go. A Master Ranger. Welcome to the woods of Regent Valley. Blessed by Melandru and kept by the Rangers. How may I guide you today? One of the great joys in a ranger's life is earning trust of an animal companion. If you are interested, I will give you a skill that will allow you to charm an animal, however it would not be fitting so close to a shrine of Melandru to charm just any creature. Along the path you will find the shrine. Nearby you may find one of the rare cats known by the name Melandru's Stalker. If you can charm one of these animals, you will truly have Melandru's blessing. Yes, I'm willing. Teach me the skills. No. Troll Ungent. Now that's a good one. That's a real good one. We're actually going to replace Faint Hardness with that. Because Troll Ungent is one of those really cool ones that lasts 13 seconds and only takes 10 seconds to recharge. So you can actually keep it up the whole time. And it takes 3 seconds to cast, so if you cast it immediately after you're done, then you can have the stuff for the whole time. You can just sit there and cast it, and it does a huge amount of healing. Just with no, requirement. I actually could have traded out soul barbs for it much more efficiently, but that's fine. Alright. And we're going to head down and get a Melandru Stalker. Now, if I had skills from the other expansions, Necro Ranger would make a lot of sense. The problem is that I don't. So, being a minion master in Prophecies requires basically just Necro Monk. Otherwise, you can't keep your minions alive for shit. You're just sitting there constantly casting in between battles. But you can keep them alive with Necromonk and just keep casting heals every now and then. So, the Ranger's cool, but it is not going to work. And later on in the game, we will actually be able to change this. It's hot swappable in towns once you unlock everything. And in this one, in Prophecies, it really feels like it's a thing you achieved. It doesn't quite feel like it's just as shallow as the other ones, or as quick as the other ones. And you have to get it in the prescribed method. But one thing the animal does is it allows you to have basically a minion alive the entire time in place of, say, your later on your bone golem or something like that. So, very nice. And this whole area is going to take us over to Fort Rannoch. We're going to go talk to the good ranger, finish up his quest, and then move on to Fort Rannoch. So as of now, we've done, what? Warrior, Monk, Necromancer, which we are. Warrior, Monk, Ranger, Necromancer. Mesmer's up front. Elementalist. We've done Elementalist. Mesmer's the last one. There were only those 5 to begin with. In this expansion, so your assassins and whatnot, and ritualists and paragons and dervishes. They came from later expansions. So now that we're done with this, you have done very well. It's not easy to charm one of these great cats. The gods are smiling upon you. Alright, so on to Fort Rannoch. And we'll be ready. So, there are other quests that involve basically the rest of the map. But it's not something we're going to do just yet. So there's 3 schools of monk. Just as there's 3 schools of necromancer. 3 schools of monk. Healing, protection, and smiting. Necromancer, there's curses, death, and blood magic. There's also your special skill with, which is soul reaping. There are a few skills that fall under soul reaping and are improved by soul reaping, but that's not something we're going to go over on here until that comes up. But soul reaping is a very good skill, and basically, it's how you get mana back. And it works really well as a necromancer, or as a mini-master. Necromancer. The idea is that whenever something dies, you get mana back. So, it's almost easier. Oh, every true shot. So that's the tier 2 ranger one. He does have a quest, but we can't talk to him because we're not a tier 2 ranger. Yep, I have to get a second profession. The quest he had is actually second profession. Oh, Crichton leggings. So, spider legs. We need to kill spiders. It's most easily done in the catacombs. But yeah. And a certain section of the catacombs. It's actually not hard to get to. But we're going to go ahead and kill some of these bandits. So, watch this. And boom. Okay, awesome. Soul barbs. Hit him with the thing. There we go. Pop. Alright, now. We want to hit Bone Horde because it might seem like, oh, well, you're not casting any damage. Well, we are getting healed up. That's wonderful. That's the wonderful part about that. Is that they're just strong. Like, using ranger skills on anything other class is very strong. But that we got a little bit of Yeah, we get a starter bow. Okay, and 4. Alright. So we're going to cross the road here and head on to Port Rannoch. You see how fast they die. Once they get higher level, they last a lot longer, but we're not going very far before we're summoning again, and that requires a lot of human bodies, or just bodies that are made out of things, skin and stuff. Meat. Death magic, definitely. Keep bumping that up to make better and better. You're gonna it doesn't up the ones you already have. Where is that stupid? Why are you running? Minion. Y is the button we were looking for. Seven. That's what we're at now. See? So it didn't update the ones I had, but it definitely updated the new ones that I made. Which, I mean, isn't a huge deal. That's just how it happens. Cast that, alright. Rating, and more. What is this one? 6 of 4. And we can actually do 5 horrors now. But, actually have to have them all spawned at the same time. There we go. We got 5. And worn belt, but we will be making another horror now. There we go. And basically your standard area heal spells are wonderful for keeping your minions alive. Oh, the pet leveled up. Nice. That's good. Not bad. I mean, that's... I'm very tempted. I know I'll regret it later, but I'm always very tempted to take the pet. But the health piece is wilderness survival. This is beast mastery. The points that you have to put across are just unusable later in the game. To get the best out of what you've got, unless you just want your pet dying all the time, which is annoying. You gotta have another skill to bring it back up. I mean, look at that. With no healing, I'm on 2 now, and that's just because I've moved a little bit. We've been killing them pretty damn fast and summoning them relatively, as fast as we can. Alright, I don't think baked husks are needed for anything. We're gonna maybe regret that, but that's fine. Oh, actually, 5 to 7 Earth 1. Let's get that, identify it, and see what it does. Plus the energy. Okay. That's good. Honestly, that's awful, but we'll see. Earth 1 again. Proof sale value. What can I get rid of? We can get rid of that. Glittering dust is fine. It's crafting material. Not a quest item. I don't even really remember what the second poisonous stinger is for. Or maybe we just haven't turned in the first. It might just give you 2 to give you 2. Because you can only have 2 people in your party, and it's an easy way to run that. Hello, Mary Malone. I'm so glad you happened along. Could you help me, please? I was out here picking apples. It almost filled my basket when the spiders, they were everywhere. Must have been a scent of the apples that attracted them anyway. I dropped my basket and ran. What else could I do? But I won't get any wages for today if I don't get the basket back. Can you go into the orchard and get my basket for me? The spiders won't give you any trouble, I'll warrant. Won't give you any trouble. I don't believe you. And also, there's all this that you can explore. I think there's other quests that we can do down here. But we're getting very close to getting to the next section, to the post-searing. Ascalon post-searing is just as convoluted as pre-searing, only more. But huge quest lines. Alright, here we go. And we need these for the pants. Very cool. Spider leg, there we go. Alright, what are we gonna let go? Bones. Yep. That's fine. We'll get plenty more bones. I'm sure something we have can be turned into bones too. Purple dye. What is this? That's fine. Get rid of that. Get the basket of apples. There it is. Nice. Spider leg. 2. Spider leg 3. Hey, baby. There you go. Alright, got the basket. And, you know, of course we run slow. Ah, hello. There we go. Oh, another spider leg. Well, more the merrier. Alright. There we go. Moving along. Getting things done. Really, 40 minutes already. Wow. Time flies there. Oh, by the way. Cool. Yep. Nice. Well, there's one. Pick up this faux hammer too. There we go. Alright. Thank you so much. You're so kind to help me. I don't know what I would have done. We don't have any room. Four gold. Yep. There we go. Port Rannoch. Now we're here. There we go. Now. Collector. Crichton leggings. Right here. Merchant. We need to sell some things. Alright, so. I think, honestly, these are fine to sell. These are fine to sell. The worn belts, we don't actually need. We've already done that. Chanter. Raw necklaces is no good. Unnatural seeds, I believe we're going to need. Smiting stuff, that can all go. That can go and that can go. There we go. There we go. Cool. Look at that. Look at that armor. It's very spiky and stuff. Cool. Alright, what did we... is there something here that we sold that we should have not sold? Perhaps. Nope, here it is. Crichton tunic. Unnatural seeds. 5. We need 5 of them. Well, now that we've got this open, we can actually just jump back to the other place. Grab 2 more. Because those things are everywhere. Excuse me, sorry. What is this? A letter from the Duke? Oh, I see. Good Duke suggests that I am not doing enough to serve Ascalon. See what he says here? I trust you and your men, being so far from the conflict at the wall, have ample resources to hunt down this char. Between you and me, Baradin is fortunate he is so skilled a warrior, else he'd learn to regret being such a poor diplomat. In any case, his message can be received. Has been received. You may consider yourself dismissed. And then he claps at me. Yep. Nice. Alright. Neat. Doesn't look like there's anything else to do here, so cool. What there is here to do is that we need to go back to the Baradin estate. And oh, here we go. Identification kit and a salvage kit. There we go. Now, salvage kits aren't really that important this far into the game. But it's good to stock up. But all the weapons are trash and you get better out in the field. That's the word, that's the sound we want. Aloe seed. There's another aloe seed there. Oh, that didn't work. Fire. There you go, one more. Here we go. This shows 3 times, so they should be close enough. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Nothing though. But there's an aloe husk back there. There we go. And a warmed up. Got the gloves and the pants. Boots are somewhere around here. Probably in Forbles Fair. Wizard's Folly, rather. Somewhere. There it is. There's our unnatural seeds. 5 of them, right? 9 of them. We've already had enough. We've almost got enough for 2. Alright. Neat. I thought we had 3 for some reason. How about that? There we go. Now. Look at us now. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Just need some boots. Because, well, there's somewhere around, I'm sure there's a face piece. Go to Ashford Abbey. Apparently we got something to turn in there. And we need to, it's time to get our second. Would like to become a monk. Yes, I would like to become a monk. There we go. Greetings. Greetings, child. Can I help you today? Nothing about there. Most who choose the ways of light do so because they are called by Duena to heal and protect others. We monks, however, must also learn to call to Balthazar, Smiting prayers allow us to cause damage to our enemies, and especially the vile undead. Which brings me to our problem. Some skeletons escape from the catacombs at night, and are harrying the fields north of Ashford. Use smiting prayers to destroy the skeletons and return to me. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's good, and that's good. Retribution is okay. There. Oh, symbol of wrath, much better. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We can change, honestly we can change all these up, which I probably will actually here. That's good, and that's good. We'll keep these together and that right there. Actually, change that. And that, so. No, actually, two of those together, alright. So there's our AoE, there's our direct damage. Healing stuff's together. And we got smiting and... yeah. Oh. Here we go. Skeleton. Fighting farmers. Oh. Cast it where I was. Alright. That'll give us something to animate. As will the Athlon farmers who have died. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go up here and attack me. And boom. There we go. Skeletal Limb, Grimsesta. Oh, that's kind of trash. What is it? Cool. Okay, so you're good on that. I'm doing well over there. Alright. Yep. Work comes first. But if I can do video games and work at the same time, I'm down with that too. I just need to watch. Cool. Look at that. That's cool. We've... Alright, cool. Hello. Oh, it's an actual monk. You are making great progress, young one. I am proud of you. Where can I find more monk skills? Krasden the Protector is in the Green Hills County, just past the Shrine of Balthazar. To find him, follow the road northeast or northwest from town, and continue along the road as it curves to Green Hills County. Okay. Yeah. He's right beside our Necromancer trainer. They actually coincide pretty well. I think those are the only two, and Minlo teaches you both both of the attack and heal. and he teaches you protection. We forgot to do Mesmer. Shit. Well. Stop it. Right. Oh, we can still do it. Because we haven't turned in the quest yet. Second profession. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, and I think Lady Althea is actually... I usually do her first, so I forgot. Nope. Can't do the quest. Oh. Well, there's only about 2 skills that we missed out on. And we won't be using those. I think we do actually get them. When we, when we move over, I think we just get them as baseline skills. So, I think that's okay. Not missing much. Alright, cool. So. See what Armin Saverlin has to say. Choosing a second profession can be one of the most difficult decisions facing a young soldier. Don't be afraid you made the wrong choice. There's no right or wrong choice. Every combination of professions has unique benefits and possibilities. Now it's up to you to take advantage of them. You look ready for war, Sabrina of the Dead. Ready as any of us are the first time. At any rate, that's good. From what I've seen, the war party will be prepared. Head out soon. You best talk to Sir Titus. Get set forth without you. Okay. So that's ready. We just need to get the final pieces of our what do you call it? Skills and whatnot. Which is basically just one guy we need to talk to. That we've already talked to for a different set of quests. And then I think there's another quest from Rannick. Now that we got our second profession. Yeah, there's another quest involving him that basically we have to get a second player and head to the north end. And do a few things. Which is alright. We can do that. So. The only thing I don't like about this is it kind of leads you... Oh, here we go. Actually, it's Gateguard Torin who gives it to you. I have a personal favor to ask you. A good friend of mine has gone missing north of the wall. He's a ranger by the name of Ben Wolfson. He's on a scouting mission and separated from his outfit when they came under attack from a char patrol near Pike Square. Ben's a survivor. I feel certain he's alive, and I'd go after him if I could, but I have my orders to remain here. I cannot even leave my post long enough to open the gate for you. To open it and pass through, you'll need a companion to pull the lever above the gate while you go through. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could go north and look for him, I'd be in your debt. Of course I've got to get a companion. I literally cannot go pull the lever from you, because I have to stand right here. And hand out other quests to other people because it's my job. No, but for real. Can't do shit for you. Alright, the interesting thing about this is that you can only get, so this is 5 and the boots are 5. So somewhere around here there are the boots and face tattoos and stuff. Honestly, not worth getting them all. It's a neat thing, but they're utter trash. They're 5 to 7 instead of like 15 like the other stuff. Guidance and protection. There we go. Hail, apprentice. I am Grasden, a trainer in the art of protection prayers. It is a different kind of healing. We protectors use skills that help to prevent damage rather than restore health. What brings you here? I need you to escort Farrah Capo on a mission to capture an outlaw, Elaine. Use the protection prayers I've taught you to keep Farrah alive, and she'll do the heavy lifting. I'm counting on you. Sure. Reversal of Fortune is really good. And we can actually replace it with that one because that one's not so good. This is fine. This one's not actually doing anything really great. So let's do that. Alright, Farrah Capo, let's go talk to you. Get this party started. I think I have to go into the next zone over. Hello. Don't talk to me now. I'm preparing myself mentally for the battle to come. Just head on to Lakeside County and meet me there. Alright. Try to keep up. As you slowly walk away. Alright. I will do my best. I'll even kill some things for you. Farrah is designed to run way ahead of you in battle and try to die. That's kind of what she does. So, there's that whole thing going on. There we go, and we're going to hit that. So this one's really cool. It reduces incoming damage and life steals for a decent amount. It's pretty cool. Oh, where'd she go? Fuck. Oh, why did she run all that way? Oh, alright, we're moving along. Ah, okay. Okay. Stop dying. Nice. Alright, so we are done here. Fair's happy, so we're moving along. Alright. Level 7. That's not bad. Level 7's pretty good. That's a pretty solid jumping off point. Alright. I kind of want to put this over here because other MMOs have made me look there for my group information. And actually, but my minions, definitely I look over here for my minion information. And quest stuff here. Mini maps, of course, in that area. Oh, alright. Down goes the HCP. Sweet. Grass and the Protector. Hello. Good work. Arlene was causing a lot of problems. You'll make an excellent Protector. We're going to learn more skills. Monk. Brother Mindos and Ashford Abbey. To reach Ashford Abbey, follow the road southeast. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. That's a go back kind of thing, if you haven't already. Past that, I think we've got everything else. So, it's time to go. Yeah. Because, I mean, Ascalon, pre-searing Ascalon is nice, but you don't want to wait here. You don't want to wait here forever. That's fine. We're also not going to do the cross the wall. That requires a second person, and I really don't want to. So, have you heard? Have you heard? We're almost ready to set out. Before you join us, keep in mind that you'll have to say goodbye to all of the comforts of Ascalon City. Out there beyond the wall, our lives will be in constant danger, and we'll have only our comrades to rely on. But Balthazar willing, we'll drive these Char from our kingdom once and for all. Except, we are mustering our forces now. The attack against the Char will begin tonight. Let me know when you're ready to go, but be sure that all of your affairs are in order before you do. You may not see your friends and family for quite some time. Alright, so what this is it's a group mission. If there were other people waiting here, which there, a lot of times there are, especially in the old days, but there's there's just a lot of I put you all in a group, and you get this mission timer, and everybody starts out at the same time. And it pulls 4 of you in there, which is the first time you get 4 people in a group. Very cool way to do it. Very cool. I've got some old stuff on there that I can make, but we'll just stick with what we got, because they cover what you're wearing. Alright. And in the meantime, you get Orion, Reyna, and Stefan. And Prince Rurik. Sorry I could not join you for the skirmish. I was delayed by the official business. He was delayed by me. I wanted us to watch the battle together. Sir Titus, do not exaggerate when we... I did not exaggerate when he spoke of you. You've shown great promise today. Good. I've been keeping the prince informed of your deeds after seeing your courage for myself. I believe he is convinced. I am. I have come to induct you into Ascalon's vanguard. We are the elite protectors who guard our nation when threatened from within or without. As part of the vanguard, you are needed for a critical mission before we can begin your offensive against the Char. Our sentries spotted Vatlaw Doontooth and his warband of old in the old bunker out behind the citadel. He must have found a passage that led here from the catacombs. Whatever his purpose, it can be no good. As soon as you are ready, Prince himself will accompany you to cast this Char fiend out of our land. Cool. Sweet. So, interesting thing. I'm level 7, and everybody else is level 3. A little bit rough. And that really is all the thing. You need all these people, but the problem is that they're so weak. And their skills are not correct, like, oh, hello. Welcome. Their skills are not the ones you really need with the henchmen. Heroes are much better, but that's kind of the point. That's why I started here, because heroes were a great addition, but they had their time. I wanted to show everybody what it was like before heroes, because you can start with heroes if you start in the third expansion. But I think the greatest build up to your character, especially getting something like Survivor, is which you probably won't get unless you get the is oh, they instantly left. Really, that's so sad. But yeah. Nice. Hit that one. There's a lot of skills that we're going to have in the next area. But, you only got so much money, for one. It's a big drawback. But also, you want to focus on building your character to begin with. Getting all the skills is important, yes, but you don't want to get stuff that you can get later. And you can look up what skills you're actually going to get. Because there are skills that you can get, and there's skills that you're just not going to get. And I'm sure somewhere on the internet there's a skills that you can get by quest, skills that you can't get by quest. Ryan, why did you die? Stop that. Alright, here we are.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down.
Fucking Char.
This is where the true story begins.
Little note for the future, that voice is actually Gwen. The little girl that you just saw. And the cape. That's Gwen. Keep that in mind. And here we go. This is where the true story begins, she says. And here we are. Same place we started. But it looks like hell. Welcome back, Sabrina of the Dead. Looks like patrol went well. Still in one piece, at least. Listen, Prince Ferric sent me to ask you a favor. You've been in the field, so you probably haven't heard about this, but an ambassador has arrived from our old enemy, Kryta. They can help us fight the Char, but the king won't even talk to him. The prince hasn't been able to make any headway with his father, but he knows the king trusts Titus. Titus trusts you. Would you perhaps talk to the War Master Titus about this matter? He's in his usual place in Ascalon City. Of course, I'll talk to Titus. Just look at that. Just what the hell? What is going on there? Okay. I've never had anybody attack me. Oh, because we are actually not in the city yet. We are outside the city. Okay. I was like, oh shit, they're attacking inside the city. But yeah, forgot about that. This is technically not inside the city. Awesome. Alright. Yeah. Let's go talk to that guy. So, right at the start here, there's a few people you want to talk to, like War Master Grass is out there too. He is, there's a second round of skills that you can get from these things, and we'll go into those as we get there. Yeah, okay, we can't talk to him yet. Ooh, excuse me, yeah. So, the normal entrance to Ascalon is completely blocked off, but you see these giant crystal things are actually, that's what attacked and what hit. Those things that were shot into the air and landed, those are the big giant crystal bombs that they sent. Or at least they've crystallized now. Alright. There we go. Now we have made it to Ascalon City. Now you see Ascalon City is a little different than when we left it. There's some stairs down and not the big arch is no more. So, here we are in Ascalon City, and we... this is a Crichton, by the way. Here. You can see that the... yeah, that's a Crichton. The Ascalonians are a little different. They look like this. And I believe those are actually... These are from Cantha. These are Canthans, I believe. Maybe also Crichtons. But Ascalon guards look like this. And as we're moving around, skills, Sir Bertan. This is going to be your best buddy right here, because look at all these skills that are available. Anything that says unlocked is not normally used here or available here. Blood renewal. Well, that's one we got. So all these unlocked ones are things that you can't normally get here. Faint-heartedness is a good one. So you won't normally have all these skills if you're just starting out, but things like Animated Bone Fiend, Animated Bone Minions, those are great. Some of these things you will have the ability to get. One of your biggest ones that is good to have, Healing Breeze. It's a great first skill to get if you've got the ability to get it. But as far as your healing spells, this is your bread and butter. So you want your heal party, heal area. Heal party is good. Heal area is really where you want to be. And it heals the entire party. I don't think that heals your minions. But yeah. So you don't need that, you don't need that, and you don't need that. Now, curses you can get rid of. We're not going to be using curses. We are going to be focusing completely on death magic, healing prayers, and soul reaping as our low end. Alright. So we've really put everything we've got into healing prayers. Alright, now that we are here, got a lot of things we can sell now, because none of this is going to matter anymore. This apparently was not needed at all. This we could have turned in for something, I can't even remember, right outside the gate. Maybe the shoes, I don't know. Dye trader, rare material, material trader, those are good. Merchant, so just a merchant is what we're looking for right now. Let's sell what we can. This is no longer used. And this is no longer used. There was a quest for that. I can't remember what it was for, but whatever. Done. Done with that. Don't sell those. Sell that. Sell that. Identify that one first. There we go. Sell that. Sell that. Keep that. Okay. Now, before we do anything else, we're going to head up to our Zulani chest here. And normally, you will talk to storage account. Yep, you have to do that. And show me the review available upgrades. Show me my material. Yep, 50 for that. Okay, cool. Now, I've got a lot of stuff because this is shared across all your characters. Oh, I feel like they added... Yeah, I feel like they added another row to everything. Because everything I've got is one row. Nice. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. And I don't think you'll have all these. I've bought these, by the way. And whatnot. Okay. So here is our bread and butter of everything. So, toss all that in there. That you can't do, so that's fine. Alright, now, what I like to do is I like to keep a stock of all these, and I will just toss these in here, and I pick up all of the dyes, and you'll see, like, I've got a ton of everything. I mean, I couldn't do, like, every piece in one color, but I definitely got a lot, and you can mix those and whatnot, so that's good. Another piece you might have noticed is that I have 414 platinum. This is also another thing you will not have. We're going to take a little bit. And actually, you can only have 100 platinum. That's fine. We'll hold on to the 100 platinum. We're going to spend a little bit of it. We're going to try and keep it maxed out. Every one of my characters has that much, really. So, not a big deal. I just have a lot of money. Alright, cool. So, we want to do armor. Now, these armors used to mean a lot more. They used to have abilities that were stuck on them. Now, not so much. They're just kind of standard. So, you just pick what looks good. Cabal tunic. Tyrian tunic. And if you want to, oh yeah, here we go. Let's make a weapon. That's going to be a big one. Or, actually, let's just customize. That's fine. We'll customize. Here's the other armor guy. Cabal Tyrian. Oh, that's it. Awesome. Alright, well that's the only ones. Now, so we need to get a good look at what that is. They're very small and I don't want to buy all of them, so we're just going to look it up. Guild Wars 1 armor. There we go. There we go. So, 4. I think this is Assassin. Yeah, we need, armor index is Necromancer. Initiate, Crichton, Pagan. Tyrion, Cabal. There you go, Cabal. Looks like this. So that's cool. Interesting. Tyrion is going to look like this. Much more metal-ish looking. Tough. Crichton, which is the stuff that we were getting. And then that's standard. Yeah, so very interesting. Armor sets. Don't know. Not sure what's wrong there. We are connected. Let's see if maybe it's the integration with Steam is, yeah, maybe questionable. So the Cabal is cool. And I think the Cabal kind of goes more with what we're looking for. I do like we're probably going to keep the Crichton style, unless we find something cooler. But yeah, so we'll go with the Cabal to start with. Yes, we need, and it looks like all of these scar patterns look the same. This is the actual design, that's not just a picture. So, a little bit of leather squares and a little bit of, and you notice these are 30 armor, not actually 15. They are intensely stronger than I thought initially. So here we go. A little bit of this. Get 5 of that. And how about just maybe like 25 of this, I think it is. Okay, there is no jump, by the way. You notice that I haven't actually been jumping. There is a slash jump. But that doesn't, oh, and dance. Does the Thriller. And this is Thriller, Thriller Nights. Dun 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 dun. It's Thriller. Yeah. So we got that going. The Rune Trader will be good. Once we get our new armor. So we're gonna start with Cabal look. And then the difference between these two, actually, hold up, I think this is 15. Okay, so the difference between these is just the amount. 23. Oh, I got a Tyrion set, and you can mix and match as you want. I think I'm gonna need some more. Actually, I've got it. That's cool. Alright. And so this gives you, if you look up here, this gives you a set thing. You notice the other one, the Ragged Scar pattern, didn't give us one. This one does. This one gives us a 1+ to each of our, or 1 attribute. So as we are going to be a mini-master, we want Death Magic, of course. No problem there. Now, so, as we put all this on, we can get rid of all of this. Yeah. Armor and head were not real pieces. We're original pieces. Those are fine. Alright, so the Superior Death Magic is where we want to go. Yes, it's going to take 75 away, but that's okay. That's where we want to start. Now, a lot of things that are meta will be like Minor Soul Reaping. So these we can actually keep. And I like to put my primary Superior, because it does lower my health. I want to keep that on the head, and then I usually put my +1 on the gloves. And there's a reason for that, but mostly it's this. We're going to get a Minor Vigor to offset the... Interesting. Not sure how buying one lowered the price. And I put my Vigor on the... I could buy a Superior Vigor. I could buy a Superior Vigor. Or at least, you know what? Let's sell this back. I'm at least going to get a Major Vigor. Because I've got the money, and it's a good place to start. So that's 41 health. That offsets this one offsets 59 health. Not that big of a deal. For a 49 platinum difference. I'll just find one, and it'll be a cool day. It'll give me some wiggle room to work towards. But 40 is big, and Minor Vigor by itself gives you 30. That offsets the nearly half of the Major Rune. So you can only get a third of the Major Rune, or the Superior Rune, offset. But that puts me back up at a respectable amount of health. Now, the other ones to use. Vitae. Because we are... a lot of our stuff sacrifices health. Just the best way to go, honestly. You can also look at Necromancer and see all the other things. Okay, so the insignias. That was the difference between our stuff here. Our what do you call it? That was the Please stop. All right. That was and this is an active pricing system. This is based off of everything that the oh, that's nice, interesting. That's weird. That's really high. That's always been the lowest. Maybe there's just less of them or something, but because it's based off of supply and demand, you know. So, but what we want is this Mini Master Insignia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and before we look at everything else, these are also insignias that we can have. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Mini Master, full Mini Master is just fine. It gives us 15 plus armor, which is huge at this level for having all of our minions. So basically, to survive, we want to just be casting summon minion like crazy. And also, we are going to want to have something that gives us lots more minions. So, now, we've got all this. Now, there is a chance that we will lose some of these when we get our next thing of armor. But that's okay. We just want to, always want to go for the, here we go. Bell pouch, we've already got one. That's fine. We did our quest beforehand. A lot easier to do it in pre-searing than it is outside. Don't need a lockpick yet. We do need a small equipment pack, 2 bags, and 2 runes of holding. We can get these later, but honestly, it's fine. Alright, so that gives us all of the storage capacity that we can get. I think the rune of holding can actually be used on the bell pouch. which makes sense, but there we go. Okay. So, yeah. Now, as far as these things, we've got a mage, a fighter, and an archer. We don't have a healer. I don't know why it didn't give us a healer, but hey, we took the healer slot. So, anyway, fighter, mage, healer. The ranger is actually more scrappy. The mage does a whole lot more AoE damage. So, that's fine. Totally be fine with that. Alright, so we're getting rid of this and that. Keeping that, and that's blood magic too. So, death magic. We need to get some skills up here, or throw some stuff in blood magic. So, blood magic. Don't need that. Don't need that. The other thing that we have stuff in is healing prayers. So, obviously one of the spells that we wanted earlier was Heal Area. So, we can throw Heal Area on there, and Healing Breeze to help us. And we want to have our Resurrection Signet. Actually, we want to have our... That's another thing I was thinking of earlier. We want to get our Resurrect, if you have it. If not, it's going to be a little harder for you. But that allows me unlimited Resurrects without having to kill a boss before I get another one. The only thing it doesn't do is that it only does 25 health and 0 energy. It's probably one of the worst Resurrects, but it is pretty decent recharge on it, long cast, and not an obnoxious amount of energy to cast. Rebirth is a little better, no recharge on it, but it's protection pair based. But it does pull the person to you, so that is kind of a good thing. We may just get Rebirth too. Go with Rebirth. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do Rebirth. It's the same right now. Actually, it is the same, but it teleports to you. Disable target skills for 10 seconds. You lose all energy. So it's not something to be cast. It's a, oh crap, we've lost horribly, and we need help. So that's what it really is. And that'll happen. Alright, now, for this, Death Nova is our next minion bomber. And with the Y menu, it makes it so much easier to be a minion bomber. You just click the 1, 3, 3, 3. You just look, see if they've got an enchantment on them. Blood of the Master is another good skill. You won't have it starting out, but I do. So I'm using it. Bone Fiends are expensive. Bone Minions are actually pretty good. So there's all of our skill points, and we're ready to go. Animate Bone Minions here. And we've got an attack skill, useful. Now, the Bone Minions are pretty cool because they spawn 2 lower level minions. So, it's actually really good. So, I'm ready. Yep, let's do this. Alright, so, War Master Titus. Don't talk to me about Crichton, Ambassador. I've been getting an earful from both sides. Do you know why the King Adelburn trusts me, Sabrina the Dead? Because I know where my loyalties lie. King and country. Balthazar preserved them both. Perhaps joining the Prince's vanguard has confused you, but Rurik is not the ruler of this kingdom now. Listen to me. The king has already given this matter much consideration, and the likes of you, I best abide by his wisdom. If it happens in Ascalon City, it's because I say so. Don't waste my time. What do you want? King's message. I have an important task for you. Please deliver this royal message to Ambassador Zane of Kryta. His camp can be found just outside the city. Go to the west gate of Old Ascalon and head west to find the encampment. I don't trust these Krytans. I want you to take someone with you in case there's trouble. I'm sure Lesta will be willing to go with you, and she can heal you if needed. So, Simon the Scribe is another person of import in here. Simon the Scribe is actually holding a set of 3 long quests that will give you 15 extra skill points. You don't know it, but you do if you've done all the quests. King Adalbern has commissioned a monument to those who died in the searing. I'm compiling a list of names of the fallen, but I don't have all the records I need. I believe a copy of the old census might have survived in the ruins of Old Ascalon. If you could get it for me, I would be of great help. I can take care of it? Sure, why not? Zelani chest, Zelani storage, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's cool. There's a, if you head back the other way, there's another thing, but we don't need that. Can you? Oh. You can run down here. I'm not sure how many times I've run back. All the way. Alright, cool. So we are tough right now. As far as anybody who's walked out of this gate, we are as tough as you can get. We're going to spawn some really hefty minions. Real hefty minions. The only thing we can't do is spawn some really hefty weapons. Now, we're going to call this apart because we're pushing 2 hours. So, we're going to do that. We're actually going to... I'm having a lot of fun playing this, so we're going to go ahead and start up our next stream right after this. So, please come back and see us, and we'll be right back. So, peace.